Usyk Dubois. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's get into this. Are we? Can I start?
Yeah. Go on.
All right. Cool. Don Charles, you're gonna want to bang me in the face. Don Charles, I'm just saying it straight up. I'll be straight up. Don Charles, I'm on the list of someone that you want to punch in the face. I don't believe I should be punched in the face. I believe something was off in the team on you lot's side, because apparently Dubois didn't quit. Respect. He's on his knee though. Black Lives Matter. He's doing a knee thing, and then it's mad because he said, this is what he said on Talk Sport. Yeah. I didn't quit. I had more in me, but the corner told me, relax, just wait. I don't know who was counting. Yeah. He goes, I thought that I was somewhere else in the count. That's when I did. Are you not taking the piss?
Fam, I don't understand.
These rare title belt opportunities. Bro, that's even worse than quitting. This excuse is worse than quitting for me, personally. If you say, you know what, just didn't know where I was. This is LeBron and who took the late shot? Oh man, you know it.
Damian Lillard.
No, not Damian Lillard. When LeBron they were Cavaliers, bro. And then J.R. Smith. This is a J.R. Smith moment. When he's like, bro, the clock. You're telling me,
bro.
You're telling me you man missed the count and you saw him on his knee and you said, don't worry, relax. After you've already been robbed.
I think that's just that's just miscommunication. That's a misunderstanding. Because if they said to him to relax, I reckon because the thing is, if your man's on his knee, right, and he's waiting for the ref's count, you saying to him relax just means take the full count, like take the seconds, not ride out this thing for a professional quit, bro. Like man say, cool, 7.5 on your feet. That's because 8 is the line realistically.
8 is crazy.
It's only certain fighters I see get that grace of the 9 get up. Yeah, Fury got that with Wilder. And that was a mad debate, even still, because man were like, he was done. Did he even beat it? Like, there's a lot of things that came into it. And that's on somebody who's got the name. Whereas you're in there as the B-side, you ain't really got the name like that. So you're there playing games. Fam, if you felt like you had more, you would have got up. I don't need you to sugarcoat this thing. If you just say, you know what? Nah, I just ran out of ideas and da-da-da-da, we'd probably let you slide a little bit more because you've quit before.
No, we won't let you slide. You can't. The killer is there's no sliding. There's no
sliding, to be fair. Yeah, you're right.
Line up for the bangs, fam. Well, someone's getting touched here because I know how I feel. You quit. Simple. It don't matter. Well. Don't try it. We know on this platform, we are not going to just say stuff for the sake of being company men, fam. It's what I saw. It was a quit. I seen it before. It was in the same. Obviously, the last one, orbital bone. I get. You know what?
Yeah, the eye was swollen disgustingly. I got more grace for that one. I got more grace for that one.
Yeah, and have you ever had like a little bit of dust in your eye and you just?
Fam, have you ever had a sty? You know when you got this, and you know you're not supposed to touch it, and it's the worst thing in the world,
bro. You just need a consistent blow on the eye. So I can imagine what the orbital bone one is. That one must just be a nightmare. So I get it. Take the knee. Yeah. You see this one? Don't try it.
You know what? And the thing is, whilst the stoppage happened, it looked like he was looking for a way out from before. That knee happened. So for me, I felt like he got off his stool and was just like, you know how you go into school, and someone's pissed you off, and it's like, anyone who pushed me again, I'm gonna bang them in the face. So you decided before this moment, now you're in the playground, and it's just no one even knows they're gonna push you yet. Suddenly, bang! There you go. You made a decision. He came out into that round and said, "I'm quitting."
Premeditated quit. Yeah. Premeditated quitting, fam. That's what
hand in my face again.
This is what this episode is called as well.
Premeditated quit.
Because you can't tell me, bro. I'm looking at again. This is the fight of your life. You're in a situation again, like, and just imagine, because you were cheated. Yeah, you were cheated. If we want to go by that narrative, because you were cheated. See, in all accounts, you have to win this. In all accounts, this is your fight because you can beat him. You've already creased him before. You've already showed that he can't handle the body shots. One of those are going to come again. Why am I chilling for? Get up, hit him in, especially when his back's against the wall and there's nothing left. I'm talking Povetkin versus Dillian. And Povetkin's getting that work, yeah? And somehow finds an uppercut from nowhere, yeah? And changes the fight. You've already seen what is almost like the off switch for Usyk, and we don't see it again. It's very confusing, very frustrating, and that shows me that something was missing. It's the fight. There's a drive that I just don't see. The dog within, I don't see it with him, and I felt this way before, but it's been almost confirmed to me that, bro, even you being on show saying, yeah, I was robbed, I don't like that. Sign it. The energy should be, I need the rematch right now. The energy should be that I'm chomping at the bit to see this man again because I'm better than him. But you going on the, what do you call it, I was robbed tour on different platforms, it doesn't look good. It's pathetic. That's what it is. If we're going to call it something, you know what? It's pathetic, bro.
And for me, yeah, like, so I woke up the day after the fight, right? In the moment as the fight happened, I was like, bro, body shot, it's legal. Like, I just weren't even hearing it. Next day, I was kind of like talking to a couple of friends and stuff like that. And I was very much like, you know, still in that. This is before I've watched it back and just felt, after you calm down, you start to realize, yo, this ain't the hill really to die on for me personally, right? But I watched it back. One of my friends was talking to, right? And he was like, he goes, yeah, but he deserves to be a world champ talk is crazy because why is the two possible outcomes? You knock him out or you quit. That's insane. That's not the description of a champ. Where if you don't knock man out, he quits. My thing is, if you're getting your ears boxed off, yeah, and this Donny's treating you like crap in there, and you quit, then you say, rah, like, cool. But you had him on the floor in agony for 3 minutes, and then you decided, oh, I got disheartened. How? Because after that round with Yard Kovalev, when he nearly got him, you couldn't tell Yard that he was going to get stopped in a few rounds. He would have said, no, it's a matter of time. I know I can hurt him. It's coming. He burned himself out as a result because he just kept going for it.
Bro, disheartened, yeah. I think, again, whoever's doing the PR, whoever's told him these are the things to say, you've got it wrong. The disheartened bar is crazy.
It's the worst bar.
In boxing, bro, we've seen people get a cut from no reason and it stops the fight. Like, you were winning. You take a nasty gash, it has to end.
Bruised, you weren't cut, you weren't you didn't even look obviously exhausted. You look like Usyk had to worry, but Usyk was climbing the gears, and I dare say Usyk didn't lose a round. Yeah, I still feel like that. But you showed that if you do land this punch, he will roll around the floor like a child. So, bro, what's to stop you going and throwing the kitchen sink at this brother?
I'm not even talking about going out on your shield.
I needed to let Jai in that corner.
Bro,
empty the tank right now.
Absolutely. But, bro, I'm not even talking about, what do you call it? Billy Joe Saunders, go out on your shield, brother. You know that one there? I'm not even talking about that one. I'm talking before the shield. Just going out. Because that's what we needed. We needed someone that said, you know what? It's do or it's not even do or die. It's just do. Right? I've seen that I can hurt you. I've had like that 3 minutes that he needed should have filled me with all the confidence in the world, bro. He needed 3 minutes because I gave him a body shot. I got loads of those. I got those shots. I've got loads of those. Body shot. We're not even talking like that's a big target. We're not talking about the head where it's a smaller target. I'm talking with the body. I can get close. I can be a bit rough. I can dark arts. I could, do things that I've accused him of doing. And all it showed is either you lack the dog or you're just green. That's all it showed for me. You're just green in the ring. Green. And it's not good enough, bro. And I don't like it. Now, people can say, listen, the Usyk thing, it's like, it's up to you in it. Like, for me, I say, you know what? The blow could have counted. I've seen worse things in boxing. I've seen that. I watched the Jared Anderson fight as well.
Same
could have
belt line
counted.
shots.
Belt line shots. I've seen those shots land before, and I've never been like, oh my god, low blow. Do you know what I'm saying? It's only if the referee makes a big deal of it. So, okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, but I've seen that punch. So we could argue that. However, the difference that we saw from Usyk is experience, ring generalmanship. He said, okay, I have a moment now. I'm taking all the time. He said, let me roll into this and I'm recovering. This guy's, if the ref's gonna allow it, I'm gonna go for it.
It's one of those things, yeah. It's the striker in the penalty box and he falls down. Yeah. And you know that Thierry Henry's stronger than that man over there.
Absolutely.
But we're in the box. I'm in shooting distance. I'm going down.
Penalty.
And it's that part of the sport where it's like, yeah, it's not in the rule book, but it happens in the sport.
William Smith did it. William Smith helped get Okoli out of there with the disqualification thing.
They manipulate the referee, and Usyk manipulated the referee. He had that referee in his pocket, and he set him up early. It's like a stand-up comic that walks out, and the crowd don't cheer, and he goes, "Rah, thanks for cheering." Straight away they cheer. Now they can't wait to cheer again. Yeah. They're really high alert because we missed the first one, and now we're going to get him again.
We're not doing this.
The referee's like, whoop, was it balls, mate? Was it the balls, mate? He can't wait to officiate the nuts. So for me now,
that one is crazy. Wait.
He can't wait to officiate the nuts, cuz. So for me now, I'm looking at the thing, I'm thinking, bro, you're not supposed to look at it and say, oh, I got disheartened because the referee didn't say it was a knockout. No, you should go in there and know that, okay, cool, so I can hurt you, brother. And I promise you, when you do get up, you're still not going to be 100%. I'm going to hit you one more time down there. Make the referee warn me again. Like, that's where it's got to be.
Get a point deduction. Get a point deduction.
Take a point. I'm not playing for points, bro.
Trav, I need you to do me a favor. Google disheartened, because I think we need the meaning. I need to know what the meaning is, because this meaning and boxing won't go together. That's one thing I can make a bold prediction that these two don't belong together. In this sport, when the Warriors code.
Having lost determination or confidence. Dispirited. That's the definite term.
Are you thinking about this?
Bro.
You can't. No.
Not because the referee didn't say it was a knockout. You say that after getting your ass beat up. Man punching you to bits. Yeah, you got disheartened because he punched the fight out of me. Not because the referee said, oh, no, it wasn't a clean knockdown. Okay, cool. So I'll tell you what you do. You go out there and you hurt him again.
Bro. And I don't even want to be disrespectful, like with women's boxing. I've seen Ebony Bridges in wars.
Taking shots. Going to work.
Wars. Cuts, bruises, everything. Scuffing. Scuff, like going to the extreme. And this is what I don't see it with my men. I'm sorry. I don't see it. I don't see it. That's it. So it's not even like, I don't even want to be on some agenda thing, because it's not like raw.
I got no agenda.
I don't feel nothing. I'm just saying, from what I'm seeing, this is what it looks like. It doesn't look good. And I've lost I ain't saying I've lost interest, because I would like to see him fight Jared, Big Baby Miller, Jared Anderson.
Jared Anderson, you mean?
I would love that one. But he's called Big Baby as well, innit? It's a bit mad still.
Someone for me, yeah. Well, I look at Dubois. I just look at it. I think to myself, I know you're more than likely to quit again. Do you know what I mean? I felt like before the fight, my prediction was knockout or quit. Like Usyk is going to knock him out or he's going to quit. That's what I was saying before.
That's crazy.
And it's like even the Kevin Lorena thing, like man was down in the first round. Donnie, like I don't know if there's a leg injury or whatever it is, but something's not right with him in boxing. He doesn't have that bite down. I'm gonna win regardless. And it's not like, sometimes people are criticizing AJ and saying all this, that, and the third. With AJ, it's very different. Does he still have the thing that he's shown that he already has? Dubois, I can't recall seeing it.
And now you can say with AJ, he visibly looks tired. He visibly looks like he hasn't got nothing left. I'm looking at Dubois like, I know you can stand up.
You're fine. Yeah, exactly.
That's the part. That's the biggest frustration. I'm looking at him like, there's more left. There's more left.
He's absolutely fine. But he's checked out. He's checked out mentally. Yeah, that's so for me. It's like I think in the moment watching it, I thought, "Raw, this is crazy." Now after a few days, I'm like, "Nah, is what it is." I mean, the quit damages everything. The quit damages everything. It's not. I almost knocked him out, and then I decided to just quit. That's insane. That's a really weird marriage.
And all they've done, to say that, to fight the narratives and stuff going around, it's easier to call someone a cheater than to say, hey, this guy's quit again. That's what it's come down to. So let's push on this cheating narrative, and cool, you can say that. That's fine. But it's, again, I'd call it part of boxing. I call it a big part of boxing. Do what you, again, take the advantage, beat the man. Whatever it's gonna scrap still. This is boxing. This ain't a beautiful sport, bro. There's nothing nice about it. So what are you gonna do? Remember when we say Raw? If that elbow has to come in because you oh boy.
Tuck it in. Slap that in there, bro.
Boy.
We see what Liam Smith was giving up to Eubank. He was doing everything he could to guarantee that.
Guarantee. And Eubank didn't complain too much. He's mentioned elbow a few times, but not like, oh my goodness, Nah, bro. The man won on the night.
He goes, I've never had a welt on my eye like that. He goes, well, you know what you did out there. You know what you did. It's like
it's boxing. These man learn that in sparring, fam. Anyway, I'm moving on. Dubois, I hope you come again. It's like, I feel like if he looks at himself and he'll think about the opportunity, it feels like I don't know how many times it's going to go around for a fighter of his caliber at the moment. And I feel like it's just a wasted opportunity when you could see that there is chinks in Usyk.
And there's something I did notice, because obviously he had Chisora in the camp, Don Charles, and everybody was in there, and they were very clear on their game plan. Go in there, you're not going to try and box with him, you're going to just go in there and knock him out. And somehow you end up boxing with him for a good few rounds before you start to learn something significant. And I have to come away from that and say, it's high time people start to realize, in their assessments of how to beat Usyk. Shouting that, just got to go in there and be aggressive and box. There's something that's happening inside the ring that stops that happening.
24 rounds.
Do you see what I'm saying? There's something that's happening in there. And I think he's got the type of power, I think Usyk has the type of power that's not knockout power. It's not going to wobble man's legs. It's going to be just enough to keep you off me. Like, you know what Floyd used to do with man? Because when Floyd was in there with like Miguel Cotto, he weren't backing up Cotto, but it was enough to make Cotto go,
just to be concerned.
You're annoying. Just to be concerned. And that's what I think Usyk has when he's got that straight back pop jab constantly all night. He hits you more than you've ever been hit.
Brother, remember me, you, Bellew, and Ade sitting on the couch. Bellew said, "Oh, you don't know what it's like in there." You don't know what it's like.
I know.
And you're like, no, you could have done this. And he's telling you, bro, I'm telling you, as somebody that's been in the ring with him, I couldn't do what you're telling me to do. I couldn't get there. And that's what people, it's high time. Even when AJ has the biggest frustration and say, how did you beat me though? Because AJ's done everything you need to do to prepare for this fight and he can't get to him. Or he can't get him in a way consistent. A consistent barrage. Because why? Again, footwork, downloading the data, all the things that he needs to do, he's clearly showing. It's there. It's 24 rounds, bro.
It's one of those things. The only way I see beating him now is aggressive, single-minded bodywork. Like you see Yard against Lyndon Arthur, the second fight.
Yeah.
Straight downstairs. 3 rounds, constantly digging. You're going to have to be on that with Usyk. Disregard. You're going to take a lot of punches. Yeah. You're going to have to find a way to get to this guy's chest.
Do you know what's funny? Do you know what's funny? Because we didn't say this topic, but we're just going to bring it up. Yeah. So the next topic we're going to talk about is